Let's now talk about the second most common kickoff that you'll see, and that would be a deep kick into this area right here. The objective for the offense is to gain territory or cause a fumble or cause a mistake down here. Now, when the ball goes into this area right here, so let's look at the play. What they're going to do, they are going to send a chaser, number 6, possibly number 11, one of their fastest guys. His job is to get down and cause trouble as quickly as possible. Everyone else will be trailing, most likely in a straight line. As the ball comes deep, 6, 3, 5, the people that are in this path, as you turn, without doing it legally, I want you to turn and form some sort of wall, run wide, arms out, just to interfere with these guys as they're charging down, because what they want to do is put pressure on 14. So as you turn, you're trying to just, hey, not illegally, don't run out of your lane. Referees will call that, but as you turn, be wide, and then run in the same path. Hopefully you've picked a path that is running between you and the chaser. That will help give this guy just a little bit of time. Hopefully that makes sense. Now the first option is not the preferable option, but safety first. Remember, in this position, 14 and 15 will be the only two men we have back. Any mistake, sure, there is no one here to help us. So first option would be 14 receives the ball. Hopefully he's got a little bit of blocking from 6 or whomever, and he just pummels that ball out to touch. We can handle a line out here as opposed to a mistake down here, a fumble down here, a scrum, a drop ball. I'll take this territory on a good kickoff any day. Now, another option, 14's at a bad angle for a kick. So invariably, he might end his kick when he get this far. He might only get to the 22. That's starting to put more pressure on us. Ideally, we want to be able to get back to between the 10 and halfway line. If we can get back to any of those positions on a kick, we've done really well to get out of there. So ideally, we want to get a little bit of a better angle. So as the ball comes deep, notice how 15's dropped into support. The ball can go straight to 15, and then he can pummel that ball to touch. This has given us a better angle. Hopefully 15 has a good foot, and he can hit this angle. If, for whatever reason, 15 isn't a strong kicker, on the kickoff, let's rotate our strongest kicker to this position. I don't care who plays where. Let's just be smart in that we need a kicker here, and hopefully a kicker here and here. So wingers, if you're going to be a winger, get working on your kicks, because I need you just to be able to make this kick to the 10-yard line. Alternately, ball gets kicked deep. Another option is the ball gets passed to 15. 10 has worked his way back, and these guys build out of the back. Now this can be a dangerous play, as we've got these guys coming down. 12 has a long way to come back and join into this play, as does 13. So they're probably going to be out of this play. So at this point, it's going to be 10 linking up with 7 or whomever's in it. But 10 can always take this ball up, and as he gets pressure, he can pummel down into this corner. If that is done, what is absolutely critical is 15 comes across. He may have some supporting players. We come up as a line. I want no holes in our defense. I don't want one guy sprinting by. This guy sprints by, and just a head fake will beat him. So we have to come up defensively in a line. Let's just talk about one other option. If for some reason ball comes deep, 14 gets in trouble, we want him to work inside to where support is. Hopefully 7 and 8 are working to get close to him as possible. If you get into some trouble, work inside, run towards your help. We can set a ruck here as needed. a strong ruck. 9's going to come by. 10 will have dropped in. We can take our time building that ruck. Ball comes out, and 10 kicks to touch. So hopefully that makes sense. Those are a couple options on the deep kick.